Who's that? Neil? Huh, okay. Okay. Oh.
Good day, everybody. Friday, March 20th. A pretty big update today. We will start things next week, Monday, with a timetable. So we'll be communicating a timetable for learning. We do have a couple of reasons for a timetable. We want to implement the timetable so you can plan at home use of technology. I know people are balancing technology with family. The other reason for a timetable is we've done lots of looking this week on how we can support people in social isolation. Part of that is certainly providing structure, providing discipline, providing purpose. So we'll communicate what that timetable is. It's going to be the same timetable Monday through Thursday, following a Monday rotation. That'll be the schedule. It'll be 50-minute periods. Whether or not it's communication for those 50 minutes, this is what we've done. Our teachers have spent the week prepping to be able to communicate with you and run classes. We have our best case scenario. All of the technology works. We're sitting at home. We're videoing back and forth. Worst case scenario, this could be the world internet gets overwhelmed because we're all streaming Disney Plus right now. Or certainly we also have to take into account illness of students and staff and families. We're trying our best to do a bare bones educational program while at the same time maintaining purpose, structure, community, connection, giving you guys the opportunity to continue your education, and even more important than that, an opportunity to just try and keep things as normal as possible right now. We do understand this isn't perfect for everybody. So some people, a schedule doesn't work. That's the way it works right now at school every day. We have a group of students that a schedule just doesn't work for them. We also know that you're going to have to do some thinking about how you make technology work. Let's give this a week before we say it's not possible. So at your family, you might have to use cell phones for videos and then pass the computer around. You might have to write something by hand, take a picture of it, and send it in to your teacher. We'll find creative ways to do this. None of us right now are looking at how we can't do it. All of us right now are looking at how we can do it. I want you to trust me that the thinking we've put at the school this week in play, that what we have planned is our best prediction of making this work in a really complex time. The government today announced some information, and so I want to let you know our planning this week lines up very well with that. So we're easily able to meet the recommendations by the government. In fact, in some cases, we're going to try and do more. Our first purpose of schooling is to stay connected, you guys. To stay connected and to stay healthy in our relationships. All classes that have been running, we will aim to give a grade for. Okay, so students in grade 9, 10, 11, we will aim to have a grade for you to continue on next year. We'll also aim to keep subject matter going so we prep you for next year's classes, knowing that already we're going to have to adjust what we do to accommodate for this break in school. For those of you who are in grade 12, the government announced today that all diplomas have been canceled. You can request to write a diploma. And to do that, you and your parents would contact us, admin at the school, and we'd have a conversation as to why you want to do that. We are going to determine how to get a final grade. This is what I'm going to say to you. We will make this work, okay? So assessments obviously are going to look different. Our teachers are going to work with you to get you a positive final grade. There are minimums that are required by the government. Please be prepared for grade 9, 10, 11, 12 courses to be working somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 hours per week on your classes. The government recommendations don't include for some subject matter when you look at it. We're going to try and do our best to keep you engaged in every one of your classes with every one of your teachers. And how that might look will be different. If you are worried about the number of credits you have to graduate grade 12s, principals have been given the discretion to assign up to 15 credits. So let's say you're unsure where you're going to get your credits because your work experience or RAP placement has stopped. We'll be looking at that, caring about you to get your future still rolling after such a weird spring. We'll send the link home to the government document, which also has many big districts in our province run a lot of online work, and they have resources for parents that have already been created. Learning support. Learning support at our school will continue also. We'll have an Instagram account that's called CHS Learning. I'll send an email home with all this information. You can reach out to that Instagram, and our learning support team, Dave, Heather, Lauren, the rest of us, will communicate so you can have that learning support. Also, wellness. Our wellness team is here for you. Many of our wellness team have reached out to our students to make sure they're okay. If you're at home, you need to talk to somebody here in wellness, reach out to them. Reach out to your advisor, we'll get you connected. Lastly, I can't tell you enough how proud I am to work with the staff at Chinook High School. We have been working very hard this week to not only balance our own family situations, but to balance looking out for you. We've put in place a plan that we hope keeps you learning, keeps you focused, takes care of your physical, your emotional, your social, your spiritual, your academic needs. We're here for you and we'll continue to be here for you. I also want all students and parents to know that we're asking our staff to balance taking care perhaps of things in their own family in this incredibly complex time with reaching out to you. So communication will happen in the timetable scheduling and not outside. So I've asked our staff to be available from 9 to 2:30 every single day, answer questions, connect with you. If you don't get the information till an evening, please wait till your class time the next day. Okay, we're gonna be rolling. Next week will be great when school's going. I love you guys. Take the best of care. I'm gonna flip this camera so you can see somebody else.
Oh. Hey, Chinook. It's Amanda here, and
Neil.
Typically, folks, I'm the one behind the camera shooting footage, but today I wanted to hop in front of the camera to bring you an important message on behalf of myself and Kevin Schenk and the Yearbook Club. We are still doing yearbooks. You folks have paid for them. You will be getting your yearbooks. Pretty exciting. However, the challenge we're currently navigating is we have roughly 10 spreads, 20 pages worth of content that we need to fill because we're missing out on some spring things. We're missing out on rugby, slow pitch, fine arts productions, things like that. So Chinook, we need your help. We need you folks to grab your phones, grab your cameras, and start snapping some pictures. Maybe they're pictures of the learning you're engaging in at home. Maybe there are pictures of things that you're doing with your family, with your pets, things that you're doing to keep yourself busy during this time period that we're going through as a community. And then we need you folks to send those to us. The way you folks will do that is you'll head over to the Chinook High School website. There is a link that is now posted on that website that you should always have access to. If you click on that link, you'll see a nice upload file button, regardless if you're on your phone or on a computer. You guys can click on that upload link, get your photos on there. You do need to include who's in the photo and a little description of it, just to help us with Yearbook and make some sense of it. And then you folks can get your photos into the Yearbook. You can get them onto the website, onto the Instagram page. It'll just be a really nice way for us to build community and to connect.
Hey guys, just remember, whether it's the yearbook or it's your classes on Teams, let's just keep it about school, and we're gonna be awesome.
Keep the content clean, you guys.
For sure. You guys rock. We miss you.
Be awesome. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks, Neil.
Thanks, Kev.